and you watched the Afcon. Afcon just ended, a great final. What did you make? What did you make of it? We watched that together. I've been following it together. What did you make of it, basically?
I think the final had everything you expect from a final. I mean, first versus second in Africa. It was
a good footballing final.
Really intense.
Until the chaos.
Yeah, the fans.
I mean, this is something I haven't watched. I haven't seen in a long time in football. Or at that level. It's something. I haven't watched a team on an international level trying to abandon a game. But anyway, this is Africa. But what causes such things? You watch the game. We have been watching the tournament together. Why do you think things like this happen?
Personally, I've never seen something like this in my life.
Crazy. It was crazy.
That was the most controversial thing I'd ever seen in football.
Okay, you can explain. We can put it on the fact that Morocco, Senegal, they felt they were being treated unfairly all the way from the beginning. I was really watching this game and we were checking out different reports. You saw how they arrived at the airport.
Yeah, I mean, no security,
no nothing. They were being treated like mere citizens,
like the normal citizens. Yeah.
Yes, but you also heard that on their training camp, you saw that they were put next to under Morocco. They were filming their training. They felt that they were, I think they came in this game already. They were feeling like Morocco was really mistreating them. Yeah. And then on the pitch, tell me about that goal. Was it a goal? Was it the one for Senegal? Was it a goal? Was it not a goal? Honestly,
I don't think that was a goal.
You don't think you felt the ref made a right call?
Yes. Okay, you can't be pushing someone before you hit the ball.
Yeah, but the ball is not there. This is football. Yeah, Jaden, this is football. We have played football. You have played football. You're defending a corner. You're shoving. It's a contact game.
Yeah, but at this point in the game, the ball's coming.
Yeah.
Yes, it's kind of 50-50, but then.
But they are away. He's also pushing him.
Yes, but he pushes him.
Well, what do you do? The guy is holding you. You have to shove him off and then go for the ball. I didn't say anything. I think
he could have stepped back and then tried to come back.
There's no way, but you can't do that. He's the defender. He is. What is the defender doing falling down? I can understand the striker. You're falling down to try and get a penalty or anything. But your defender, you have to be solid. And he was pushing him. For me, I don't think it was that goal should have stand. For me, I thought that was soft. And then why is he going to VAR? Why? He's called it. If you look at the referee there, if you look at him, he's called it. It feels that's a good goal. He's seeing, he's in a moment of the game. Why is VAR calling it back?
I think this is something we're seeing in VAR in
modern games. Yeah.
Yes, in modern games.
Yeah.
Intervening in moments that are not even. They're supposed to be intervening in moments that are controversial. I mean.
Yeah, that looks straight to me.
Yeah,
that looks straight to me. For me, I think it's you think it's a foul. I think, but then he goes on the other end and gives a penalty with 3 minutes or 2 minutes to go. What do you make of that penalty?
I think that penalty was harsh for me. It was harsh for me.
Yeah, definitely.
In a final that has been 0-0 the whole game, and
unbelievable. But then the scenes that happen after that. The Senegal hasn't taken it. True African coach, he tells them, "Come off, guys, come off. We're not taking this anymore." What was that all about?
I don't know. I think from the very start, Senegal
felt cheated. They feel like they're waiting for something. But
I feel
is it justifiable for them to try and abandon a game?
No, that's so unprofessional for such.
It's a big game. It's a final.
I mean,
it's an Afcon final.
Literally, the whole squad plays in Europe. I mean, top
division players. Sadio Mane has been in Europe. For all these guys,
you can't be doing that.
You can't be walking out. Personally, I thought, we watched the game together. I was telling you, this is not good. This is not good. And I'm thinking in my head, they're going to scuffle and scrub and then they'll go back and play.
I mean
and then they walk to the dressing room. That
already gives a wrong image for African football.
It's coming to Uganda. I hope that's not going to happen when it comes down here. Because if it comes to Uganda, I mean that for me was the pinnacle of madness in football. I haven't seen that. Not at that level. We do that. at lower levels here in Africa, we banned or abandoned games.
Like Sunday League.
Sunday League, when the refs are trying to mess us up. But we also don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
We don't do, I've been in football for a while and I haven't seen anything like that. The referee's decision is the right decision. You go with that, you can protest, but you don't abandon a game.
And then they come back to the pitch, and then we're seeing.
This is what I don't understand. Was it intentional? Were they trying to put pressure on the referee, on the other team? Because you can do that in football. We normally, if you've been in football for a long time, you can try and mess up the opponent's head. It's psychology. You do all these stupid things just to get them off balance.
Yeah,
but Senegal looked like they were really abandoning the game. I mean, what do you think? I mean, I want to understand. I just don't understand it.
I feel like they already felt outdone from the start.
Yeah.
From the whole start of the thing. I mean,
yes.
Coming in, no security.
No security, yeah. So on the train.
Using all the trains. I mean, just like mere citizens.
But to be honest, Arab countries are known for being hostile to opponent teams. I've had a lot of stories from footballing friends. People have played there. People have gone to play national teams that have gone to play in Arab, Morocco, Tunisia, and all these places. They're very harsh. They're very hostile. Even when Uncle Isaiah they had gone with Uganda to where were they gone? They gone Uganda
Algeria.
to Algeria. He told you the treatment they got when they go to the airport and all this harsh treatment and all this and so I think it's an Arab thing, but I think it is unfair. I mean, Senegal felt unfair, but also before the tournament, we felt like, are they pushing Morocco? Morocco was getting away with a lot of things. I think being the host, I don't know, but those sins. Then the penalty.
Yeah.
Talk me through the penalty. That guy is an experienced player. He plays in Madrid. What is he doing taking a penalty? Yes. Was it intentional for him?
I don't even think that was a penalty from the start.
Okay, it's not a penalty, but they have given them a penalty. Senegal has accepted to play on. Yeah. There's already fracas there, by the way. There was a lot more fracas. What is with the fracas? The sport, they started by not wanting Senegal to stand at the spot. They surrounded the penalty spot.
Sorcery.
What is the sorcery doing in African football? Come on. Like, they did not even forget about it. Did you see the incident with the towel?
Oh, the towel.
They didn't want, they kept running around, keeping the towels. Do people really believe in this stuff in Africa?
Oh, of course. I mean, Nigeria.
Nigeria. But
these West African countries.
I'm looking at Morocco players trying to stop Senegal players from just standing at the penalty spot. What was that? That's why yesterday's final was out of this world. I don't know. Anyway, the penalty is then taken. It's given to
Brahim
Diaz to take the penalty. What was he doing taking a penalty? What do they call it? Panenka. Why? Was it intentional? Do you think some people are saying it was an intentional thing, that he wanted a fair play? Do you think so?
I think it felt like after all this controversy, they should be right. They should be winning the right way.
You think so?
I think so.
You think you believe that he just didn't miss?
His reaction just showed the world that after the penalty.
I mean, do you think so? Do you think he intentionally missed that penalty?
I think so.
I don't know. I'm confused about that because I saw him crying. I saw him feeling bad. Even he was the top scorer.
Yeah, but
him taking and he felt bad. They're taking him off the pitch. But, he couldn't continue.
Yeah, but that was after the game.
Yeah, but if you really did it intentionally, do you think you would feel bad? Because think about it. This is an Afcon final. Would you give away a game for just fair play? A trophy, an Afcon trophy. The entire Morocco is looking at you to put that penalty to bed and they win that. Would you do that? I don't know. I don't know if I would have done that as a player.
As an experienced player?
I'm putting that away. I'm putting that penalty.
Put that in the back of the net.
Pocketing it away. I just don't believe it when people say that. I think he missed it. I think the pressure was too much for him. I think so.
Probably.
I think the pressure. Anyway, Senegal goes on to win a wildie. They go on to score a goal. Oh my God. That was a run.
Yeah.
Sadio Mane breaks, makes a kickback, and then
it's in the back of them.
it's a wildly. I mean, there was a beautiful goal, and from there on, I think it was all for Senegal.
Yeah.
So do you think they deserved it? Senegal,
yeah.
Do you think they deserve it?
Yeah, I think from the very start of the tournament, they came in aggressive. They came in winning games, and as a title-winning team, that's exactly what you should be doing.
So Sadio Mane also becomes the MVP.
And just the third player to win the Afcon twice.
Yeah, that is true. After Eto'o,
after Samuel Eto'o,
and the other Cameroonian, what is it called? Roger Mira.
Yeah,
Roger Mira. So I mean, that is interesting for him. But also, it was his last game, as he said. Isn't it too early for him to retire? I thought we'll watch him here in Uganda when he comes.
We'll watch him in the World Cup.
Oh yeah, but we should have come to Uganda and we watched him. I'm going to miss watching Sadio come to Uganda and play. If that was his, but you see, that was his last game. Does that mean he's going to play the World Cup?
No, he has to play the World Cup.
For sure.
I think it was probably his last Africa Cup.
Yeah. You're right about that. That's his last Afcon. Interestingly, but yeah, that's what happened. That was Afcon for you, with a lot of mess, but a lot of expectation, excitement, like Africa.